Hey JP, this is Joe. So right here, Highlands Ranch, it was 75.87 on the new list that we got. 2,300 of those were new, and then a bunch of those, like a bunch of these, busted out with bounces. In other words, undeliverable because of bad email. So, but 5,200 were updated. So that means out of that 7,000, two-thirds were already in the bank. That's what I was trying to tell you. We had a pretty good list since March. Look at here. This is Leetsdale 14,000. 947 of them were new. It didn't have as big as bounce, but 13.6 was already in there. So just updated. But, we've got, big chunks of these that were unsubscribed previously. So that's why when you get a big list and you load it, you think you got a lot bigger list, but no, it's going to net down, right? Here's Greenwood, okay, 7,800, 2255 were new, 56 were updated, or 55, yeah. Look, 999 unsubscribed, so 1,000, right? Almost, 5,700, 800 they were unsubscribed. So we're not going to get to send them anyway, right? So remember that last big list in March and what we had in the old bank, we really got it, we curated it pretty well. So I was kind of worried about adding these because I was thinking a lot of them were going to already be in there, and they were. And then you add all the junk that was in there. That's a huge problem. IT or whoever is handling this stuff for Glow, man, why aren't these emails and these lists cleaned in the CRM? So same thing here. Look, so there's so you got Highlands, Leetsdale, Greenwood, Downtown, Denver, Castle Rock. So there's 3 or 6 imports, one right after another. Okay, and this is after we scrub them, and this is after, that's even after. So first thing goes through software to get a score, and then I have to manually tick through these things just to make sure we get rid of as much junk as possible, but we still had quite a bit in there, right? How do I know that? Let's go back to home. Okay, it's taking a second. That's your upload activity. That's your contact activity. You were already at 38,000. We went up to 44, but then we just lost a big chunk from bouncing. See that? We lost a big chunk, but look at your open rate, double digits, man. Social audience is only 1%, but I know you're boosting. So see, there's 2 segments, right? 3 stores in the south and 3 stores what I call central, and then they both have their social push. Their 3 pages, their 3 pages. This one included Glow Tanning, Colorado. So you can see right here the opens, but you see the bounce, 2,200 for the central stores, 4,800 for the south stores. So I forget which store it was. 1 or 2 of those just had some pretty ugly lists, right? Even though we pine through them and try to clean them as best as possible. And most of these bounces, 90% of these bounces, were failed undeliverable because the emails were not good. That's out of y'all CRM. So something's got to give with, the girls just don't need to write down did not want to give at gmail.com. You see what I mean? That's not a real email, but there's a real contact for that customer. Phone, there's phone numbers on a lot of them and first and last name, but the emails are bogus. Now, they should be able to write in a code, not at something and create some sort of fake email. And then they all got their style and they all have their way. And then sometimes they even change that up. Man, that's hard to sort. So, had I not done what I did, we probably would have shot ourselves in the foot with violating spam and bounce rates. But we were able to hold the line. We did good. The open rate's incredible. The click through rate's incredible. So, like normal, it's doing well. But 6 documents were uploaded for you, sir. So when you go in to contacts right here, I'll just show you how you get there. This actually reports to you. So I don't know why you're not seeing the email. They might be trailed together or something, but you do the 3 dots and you can see import export activity. So when I go there, it shows everything we've done recently. And so that was 7,500, 14,600, 7,800, 2,600, and 7,500. That yours truly and the powers that be around me, we went through these things one by one, bro. So they were all there. Just like, well, yeah, try to do it in the middle of the night. So all of these were after midnight. So really, they were today. See, all the way up until 6 o'clock. This one took a. This is the last big one, right? Because that was the biggest one, but this is one last big one that we went right up until 6 o'clock a.m. Alarm clock. But it was loaded. The campaigns were already built. Just had to tidy it down, and then we shot it. We scheduled it and shot it, and it all went smooth. So it's looking good. Looking good. Just trying to give you that insight. All right. Thank you, sir.